Cannabis has been an interesting topic the past couple cycles. Some cities across the region are exploring revenue opportunities by allowing some uses in their cities. What is your position on cannabis cultivation, medical, recreational distribution within the city?
All right, I know that the city has been letting the county take the lead on this issue, and that the county has taken far longer than was expected. And as for my personal views, I've never experimented, used, dabbled on any level with marijuana. I'm not saying that as a judgment against those that do partake, just as a fact. Now, I voted in favor of Prop 64, as did 57% of the voters of the state. If you visit my campaign website, you'll see that I have the same stated opinion that Tim Walker has, which is put it on the ballot and let the voters decide.
Well, I think we did that. And they decided it was legal in California, so that part of it's been done. The next step is to decide if Wildemar wants dispensaries, if they want it agricultural, do they want labs here? And we did a survey to find out. And even though it passed in the city, voting-wise to be legal in California, our residents don't want it in the city. People that live here, they can still go next door. Lake Elsinore's got some nice pieces of property. They're charging a license fee, and you can go buy it wherever. I think anybody who needs it medically or wants to use it recreationally knows where to get it. So this is something we need to look at in the future. If it's not going to make enough money for the city to pay for your safety, to have officers there and taken care of, I don't really personally care either way. But the residents in the survey that was done do care. So there would be something that would be up to you, and it's something we will be looking at in the future. But for right now, we're just staying with not doing anything.
I'm 100% against it, and yeah, I used it when I was in high school. I had a great time, and there's no doubt about that. I mean, it just was part of the thing that we did back in the 70s. But unfortunately, my view is a little bit different, because until they change the law in the federal government and say that, you know, declassify it or whatever, I'm never going to vote for it, because it's, we swear when we get sworn in, it's to enforce, and we're with the Constitution. And then the second one is the state of California's Constitution. And right now, the feds haven't changed the rules, so I will never vote for it, not even to be on the ballot, because it's not legal. Now, people want to smoke it all they want, and they want to do it for medical purposes, have nothing to do with me. That is not my position. I don't get in people's business. I don't care if they, you know, it's the same thing with drinking, but that's legal, so you can actually do that anywhere in the places. But as far as letting dispensaries and things like that come in, absolutely against it, because it's not right and it's not fair to the rest of us that are law-abiding citizens, and we're following the law and other people aren't. Just because California wants to be in their own world doesn't mean that I'm going to be in part of that. I'm just going to stand here and say, no, I'm absolutely against it. I didn't want it on our ballot. I don't want it until they change the rules. And once they change it in Washington, then you can bring it back to me.